Jojolopa Mary, Mafula.
Mafu, Chita,
Mafu.
Jojolopa, and welcome everyone to the 6th episode of Nepal Bhasa Classes series, a collaborative project between Pasa, Puchah, Guthi UK and the SOAS Newar Language Nepal Bhasa Society. Last time we learned 10 different actions in Nepal Bhasa. Ojesh, what are we going to learn today?
Today, we will focus on likes and dislikes, and we will use the verbs we have learned last time to ask people about their preferences, both in general and in the context of inviting someone to do something. As always, our motto will be
Nepal Bhasa, teach it, learn it, and speak it.
Okay, let's start. Last time, we learned that la tonegu means to drink water, and I told you that you can substitute la with other drinks like Coke, beer, ale, etc. Now suppose that you come to visit me and I want to offer you some ale, but I don't know whether you would like to drink it or not. In that case, I can just say ale tonegu kala. Please repeat.
Ela tonegu kala.
Ale, as we know, is the traditional Newar liquor. Tonegu means to drink. Ka means is. But it is also used to give positive answers like okay, and la is a question marker that we have already encountered in the greeting sentence Mafula, meaning how are you? The sentence Ela tonegu kala literally means to drink ela, is it okay? But it can be translated as would you like to drink ela?
Thank you, Ojesh. This is a very useful expression. But how can I answer to that?
Well, if your answer is positive, you can simply say ka, meaning yes or okay. But if your answer is negative, you can reply maku, literally meaning is not or no.
Ojesh, could you please summarize again the structure of both sentences?
Sure. So the structure of the question is object, in this case ela, plus verb infinitive, for example tonegu, plus ka, plus la, meaning would you like to drink ela? And the answer can be ka, meaning yes, or maku, meaning no.
Thank you, Ojesh. It's all clear now. But can we practice a bit?
Of course, Mary. Let's practice with verbs we know. So here is the first action. Za negu kala. Would you like to eat rice?
Ka. Yes. My turn now. Pizza negu kala.
Ka. Next one is me nyenegu kala.
Maku.
Okay, and the next one is TV swegu kala. Would you like to watch TV?
Maku. No. Okay, Ojesh. This is clear now. But what if the verb has no object, like in nyashiwonego? Can I still use the same structure?
Yes, that's right. If the verb has no object, like in case of nyashiwonigu, you can just say nyashiwonigu kala, using still the same structure, just without the object, and I can answer ka for yes or maku for no.
Thank you, Ojesh, for explaining this.
You're welcome. However, now I would like to tell you about a couple of alternative forms of these questions because you might hear Newar person using them. We might learn how to ask Ela tonegu kala, meaning would you like to drink Ela? However, some people instead of saying tonegu use a shorter form of the verb which is toniu, basically shortening the pronunciation of suffix gu. So they ask Ela toniu kala. The positive answer is still ka, yes, and the negative answer is maku, no.
Can we practice a bit these alternative forms?
Sure, let's use the accents in the pictures below in order to ask the question. For example, TV swegu kala. Would you like to watch TV?
Maku. No. And another one, nyashi wonio kala.
Ka. Okay, well done, Mary. Now we have just learned two variants of the question, Ela tonigu kala or Ela toniu kala. However, some people might also use a shorter version of this without ka. That is, people might say Ela tonigula or Ela toniula. and the meaning remains the same. Would you like to drink Ela? However, in this case, because ka is not used in the question, you cannot answer ka or maku. In this case, if you want to give a positive answer, you just repeat the verb tonigu or variant tonyu. And if you want to give a negative answer, you use the same verb adding maku at the end to make it negative, saying tonigu maku or tonyu maku.
Thanks, Rajesh. Can we practice this alternative form as well?
Sure. For example, pizza neula. Would you like to eat pizza?
Neyu. Yes. And another one. Piakan Ryula.
Piakan liu. Yes, well done. Now, I'll show you on the side all the alternative forms we have learned so far. This time, I'll ask you the questions. Please try to give the correct positive or negative answer as you like. Ready?
Sure.
Pizza neula.
Neo.
That's right. And the next one? TV sueula.
Moku.
Be careful, Mary. There is no ka in the question. So, in this case, the correct answer would be suegu maku. Alright? Let's move on to the next one. Piakal huegu kala.
Ka.
That's correct. Now the last one. Nyashi wanyola.
Unyo.
That's right. And what if you want to give a negative answer?
Well, in that case, it would be Unyo Moku.
Well done, Mary. Now let's move on to the last part of the lesson. There is another very useful expression which is used in a similar way to the ones we have studied. In fact, instead of ela tonigu or toniu kala or ela tonigu toniula, I could ask ela toniola.
Ela tone yala. But what's the structure of this sentence, Rajesh?
Well, we have the object, in this case ela, the infinitive form of the verb, but without the final suffix gu plus yo, which can be translated as to like, plus la, which is a question marker again.
So tonegu and tone both mean to drink. Are they just two different forms of the infinitive of the verb?
That's right, both forms mean to drink, but the first one, tonigu, has a suffix gu, which is used to nominalize the verb or to make it attributive. But don't worry too much about this. For now, let's just notice that both forms tonigu and tone mean to drink, and we will learn how to use them with practice.
Okay, Rajesh. And how can I answer to the question Ela tone yala?
Well, you can simply say yo, meaning I like, or mayo, I don't like.
Thank you, Rajesh. However, I have a question. I noticed that the previous expression we used, Ela tonegu kala, only means would you like to drink Ela? Like now, in the context of offering some Ela. But the second expression, Ela tone yala, can mean both. Would you like to drink Ela? Or do you like drinking Ela? Is that right?
Excellent observation, Mary. Yes, that's correct. The second expression, ela toniola, can be used both to offer ela to someone, asking if he or she would like to drink some, or it can also be used in order to ask if he or she likes drinking ela in general. Shall we practice a bit?
Sure.
All right. Here is the list of verbs we have learned so far. Let's use these verbs for practice, asking each other what we like. For example, TV sueyola, would you like to watch TV? Or do you like watching TV?
Yeah, I do. And it's my turn now. Ja yala, would you like to work? Or do you like working?
Maya, I don't. And another one? Safu bonyeyola, would you like to read a book? Or do you like reading books?
Yeah, I do.
And the next one? Po yola.
Moya. And my turn now. Nyashi wune yala.
Yeah. Well done, Mary. I think we can stop here for today. Let's do a quick recap. Today, we've learned about likes and dislikes. In the first part, we have learned how to ask Ela Tonigu Kala and the alternative form Ela Tonigu Kala. And the possible answers to this question would be ka, if yes, or maku, if no. And we also learned the alternative forms Ela Tonigula or Ela Toniula. And the possible answers for these questions could be Tonigu or Toniu for positive answers and Tonigu Moku or Toniu Moku for the negative answers.
And in the second part of the class, we have learned another similar expression, that is, elatone yala. But this time, we noticed that this expression can mean both. Would you like to drink Ela? Or, more in general, do you like drinking Ela? And the answer can be ya, yes, or maya, no.
Okay, Mary, I think we can stop here for today.
Yes, we have learned a lot. Yeko yeko sube.
You're welcome, Hana Napala. See you again.
Hana Naplai. Bye.